Orlando Pirates and Bafana Bafana captains, Meyiwa's best friend Tumelo Matlala could not hold back his tears as he depicted the goalkeeper's lifeless body lying between the couch and the television stand after he had passed away, prompting him to seek refuge in one of his bedrooms. While testifying in the Pretoria High Court in the five men accused of taking away Senzo's life in October 2014, Matlala said a short man had emerged as they were sitting in the dining room and demanded for money and cell phones from all those present. He told the court as he was making sense of what had happened, Longwe Tuala had suddenly stood and pushed the intruder, and he saw Tuala heading for the dining door and escaping. We saw someone standing there. We were still seated. We saw someone standing right there. The person who came in was carrying a firearm and he had dreadlocks. I don't know whether Camarel or brown, just that I'm not certain about the color and hat. It was not a wooden hat, but it had brown and white colors. He was short and had big eyes that I can recall. He said the intruder did not utter many words, just demanded their belongings using Zulu. Matlala said that when he saw Meyiwa holding the second intruder, he approached him and then punched the third intruder on the left side of his face. He said a shot had then gone off and he saw the second person being beaten by Kelly Khumalo's mother, Zandi Khumalo. After the gun went off, I ran away and got into the second room. He said the second intruder was beaten in the kitchen because he heard the noise of the cutlery and altercation took place. After it went off, all my ears were off and I couldn't hear anything. That is why I ran into the bedroom. Now, remember, Kelly Khumalo was the first person to call the police. The second state witness, Surgeon Intedwa, says singer Kelly Khumalo was the first person to tell the police Senzo had passed away. Intedwa was among the people to talk out, was among the first responders to arrive at the Vosloros home of Kelly Khumalo on the night of the fatal incident on October 26, 2014. This emerged in the Pretoria High Court where five men were on trial for the passing on of former Bafana Bafana captain. Intetwa says he and his partners only remained at the scene for a short while before going to the hospital where Meyiwa's life had been taken. Across his examination, Intetwa says it was at the hospital where he encountered Khumalo, who informed him of Meyiwa's passing. Defense lawyer Zandile Shololo asked if he knew who was giving him all these details. Nteto admitted that he failed to ask Khumalo what relation was to Meyiwa and from whom she received information about his passing. He says after the short exchange, Khumalo left the hospital and only turned up at the house a while later. Meanwhile, this has been a source of evidence, which I'm going to talk about in my next video, and the family of Senzo Meyiwa will use this against the Khumalos. Yes, guys, for sure, it didn't happen the way it happened, but one thing that I'm possibly very confused about is the fact that with all this that is happening, we hardly hear Longo Twala's name come up within the scene. Is it that he wasn't present? Is it that he didn't take an action? The only information we had about him is the fact that he escaped the scene when the incident started happening. Is it that he was so scared or he probably did it? And why was Chico Twala also involved? Well, that is what we know for now. Please do well to share comments on the comment section. We'll be waiting and I will see you in the next one. Peace. I'm out.